Hello, hello. All right. Let's make sure everything's all working all right. Discord. I could get a lot of my subscribers, followers first. And there you go. Did that work correctly? While I am not affiliate. What was it? While I am not affiliate, apparently they opened up a lot of the affiliate power-up and rewards to, I think, not verified. What was it called? Was it with anyone who had, like, two-factor identification? You don't get any payouts. Like, you don't get any money if anyone subscribes. And I hope it doesn't run any ads. If it does run an ad, tell me, because I will leave that program as fast as possible. Yeah, Discord opened up the ability for people to give, what is it called? Give bits, gain channel points, and do a few other things. I forget what it was. I'm gonna adjust my mic real quick. There we go. All right. Audio levels are good. Stream bitrate is unstable, just like my mental health. Music. I feel like I could probably change that. I was looking for more of a chill time. I'll switch over to my other one. There we go. And audio levels for that. Pretty good from what I'm seeing. All right, let's hop in. Well, first of all, let's roll the dice, see which one I get. And cat. We're getting cat. Yay. Okay. Now let's start up Steam. Why isn't Steam already up? Let's start the game. So Swallow the Sea is a game that I found, I think, just randomly. And it looked interesting enough to where I downloaded it to play in the future. I don't know if I wanted to save it for I don't know if I wanted to save it for like later down the line, like Halloween, obviously, or if I wanted to do it now. But I kind of wanted to play Dredge, and I got tired of playing Dark Souls, so switching it up to something a bit shorter for the time being. And plus, I do plan on trying to stream more, other than my once every blue moon normal schedule that I've been going with. Game recorded. Properties. Not playing Helldivers 2. Where is it? Swallow the Sea. Okay. Seeing everything okay? Yeah, everything looks good on my end. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. We doing all right. I just noticed the volume buttons. That's kind of gnarly. Timer. I'm guessing you can play this for speed runs. It's really simple UI. For those who don't know, I have massive elassophobia, so we'll see how this goes. Swallow the sea. Hold to move left. Is this just a mouse game? Tap right to smash and dash. Oh, that was... This is... Okay. Seems to be split path. Can I get through here? Are you... Ow. I have no clue what just happened there. Okay. Okay. This is a very strange game. So all I know from it is that you're apparently playing an embryo, eating things in the ocean. Why is this game lagging my PC? Should not be able to lag my PC. Maybe if I smash him into the teeth. No, that didn't work. Okay. Let's turn off my music. There we go. Oh god. Why is this lagging my PC? There's no reason why this should be lagging this much. It's only when loading in. Fuck off. Fuck off. No, 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 no. Maybe VSync? What? I think I know what might be happening, but that would take a while for it to... That would take a while for me to fix that. And I don't know if I have time for that. Fuck off! Don't get back here. Nope. Okay. This feels like single player, whatever that one snake game is. Oh, I can finally eat those things. Perfect. I don't think I want to eat that. Ooh. Fuck off kindly, fuck off kindly, fuck off kindly. Can I eat you now? Come here. Come here. I can. Come on. Come on. No, you don't get to run away from me. Come here. What's wrong? You were charging all over me a few minutes ago. I could speak sometimes. That still hurt me? Yeah, it still hurts me. Why is that lag so hard? Can I eat that? No. Did I get all of them? The only reason why I could see why it's lagging so hard at times is because I have this on a micro SD card, and I could only think maybe it being in the micro SD card is what? Ow. Please don't. 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 I think I know what I need to do. Son, move. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of my SD card real quick. It probably won't take too long. I'll probably increase the run speed. Yeah, I got a micro SD card to add storage to my hard drive, and I feel like it's not as useful as I thought it would. Or I thought I could just play games off it. I mean, I could still use it as like a secondary storage device, no problem. There we go, moved. I think I'll just keep like all the smaller games I have on there. I'll just keep all the small games that I have on the SD card. Oh, that broke the fucking... Oh, no, there it goes. So yeah, I'll keep all the small games on the SD card, and then it's gonna start me over. It is indeed gonna start me over. I've made a decision. You probably have it go up to 60 and be fine. I feel like this is kind of a speedrun game, but I'm not sure. That's where I came from. The sound is so atmospheric. I kind of like it. I just wish it wasn't underwater. Oh no, I can't just break that. Fuck off, please. Fuck, move. Fuck. Thanks. You, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Please don't, please don't, please don't. This is very rude. I do not appreciate it. I am just a group of cells. But apparently, I'm not gonna make that joke, actually. Or as anyone's gonna ask, yes, it was gonna be a bad joke. There we go. Yes, it was gonna be a bad joke, and yes, it would have been in poor taste. Damn, the audio for that is insane. Fuck, no, 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 son of a bitch. Well, at least it just starts me here. I just don't know where I need to go with this guy. I feel like I need to get him to break this, but I can't get him over there. I can't get him to charge it. He was charging quite a bit at the beginning, but now he's just not. And where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, there he is. Charge this, please. Oh no, there he is. If you're wondering why I'm not screaming like a small child, it's because I don't think I can attack his tail. The reason why I'm not screaming like a small child, because this is underwater, and I hate underwater, is because I've turned off my brain. I've turned that off for a moment, so I don't scream. Wait, do I just need to go down the hole he was in? I do, don't I? This is so claustrophobic. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate the ocean. I fucking hate the ocean. Fuck the ocean. Yeah. Fucking ocean. Please, never. What are you? Nothing good. Oh, God. Oh, so he can't get in here. I hate this. Can I eat these? Oh, now he's gonna be over here. Isn't this exciting? Don't you love this? Yay, the meat cavern. I love the meat cavern. Oh, I just killed my brother, probably. So this is definitely like a metaphor for, not even a metaphor. This is just, birth, right? Is that a bigger cavern? No. Because this feels like a very strange representation of birth. That should be the last, just about last one. Excuse me? He's gonna be behind this wall, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. I think I can understand what the theming is here, and it is kind of horrifying. Okay, not kinda, it is very horrifying. Oh. What's the next stage of my evolution? Is that just a pile of guts? That's fun. Isn't it so fun, chat? Aren't you having fun? What is that? Ouroboros. I feel very Meat Canyon-esque. That was indeed a game. I think that was a game. Sound design. Sound design was on point. Oh, it starts me over here. I'll try it again, just because I think that wasn't the exact ending I was trying to get. Or apparently there's multiple endings. I kind of want to see what happens when you break through there. I imagine there's more in this game. So we're trying speedrun it. Not even speedrun it, just kind of go quicker at it. That's rude. Is there like a level button? No, there isn't. That's kind of annoying. Oh, that's where I came from. You're gonna be right there, aren't you? No? No, never mind. Get back here. I hope this is interesting for everyone. Have you properly fucked off now? No, you're still here. Are you fucking joking? Broke through the last one, I still gotta break through it again. Yes, you're big and scary. Woohoo. Now kindly fuck off. Would you kindly fuck off? Actually, no, there's no would you kindly about it. Please just fuck off. Can't stop me. Turn your big ass around. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here. Where do I go now? Meaty. There we are. fact there's another place you can go. Is this really the only place you can go? Did I really just play this game over again? If it did, I'm gonna feel very annoyed. Can you really not break this? Hold on. Is there really just one ending? That's in Russian, I think. Yeah, seeing how the other achievements is fish before, what was it? Swallow the sea in under 4 minutes. It's because we didn't like actually swallow the sea. We haven't eaten everything. If that's it, then I do not care, because I thought this game had a different fucking ending. I thought that was just like the quick one. But no, that's the ending. This is the fucking ending. In a game called Swallow the Sea. That's the ending. Okay. Can I move faster from this? Well, that was Swallow the Sea. That's some interesting stuff. It's definitely a very short game. But not a bad one. And I think if you're a speed runner, then I think you'll quite like it because it does have a speed run thingamabob. Yes, thingamabob. I am very... What would you call it? Articulate is the word I'm looking for. I am indeed very articulate. Sometimes. Moving dredge. Dredge is going to take a little bit of time, so we're just going to adjust the category. I'm probably not going to play through the entirety of dredge. That would take a long time. Close. Okay, let's go over to dredge. And I don't know how long we're going to play this. It's already 2. Been streaming for about an hour. Yeah, we'll play around a bit. Just because the dredge is a fun game. Wait. Hold on. 2-point museum. There we go. Free. Hold on. I kind of want to watch this video. We're going to become React Andes for a moment. That not work? I don't think that worked. Okay, let's see if I can do it like this. I don't think that shows anything too personal. Sorry, I'm just playing with stuff at this point. Opera. There we go. Game is built on Chromium, cannot be captured using game capture. Use window capture. Display capture instead. Oh. Oh no. That sucks. You want to keep saying. Just gonna. There we go. Does that capture audio? No. That's because, of course, it doesn't. Can I make it capture audio? Capture audio with beta. There we go. There we go. We're now rack dandies. That's cool. So it looks like you can actually display the fish, which I think is Dredge's like biggest thing. I kinda don't like they keep showing the blobfish in its gross, disgusting form. Ooh, Halloween update. 2-point museum. Never actually watched that. Well, that's fun. Let's go over to Dredge. Dredge. Sorry, that caught my eye. So I thought something else was doing a collaboration with Dredge, and I like Dredge. There we go. I'm gonna use a controller for this just because I kind of want to sit back and relax. Kind of want it to be a chiller time. Can I use controller? There we go. Where's the audio for this game? Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Dredging the depths. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on a cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man shouting in orders at a handful of workers disembark from the boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged. But I've had a few of our locals move your things from your old vessel. We'll catch you up later to discuss more detail. I'll let you get out of there. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. How's my voice acting so far? God, I love this game. By the gods, I love this game. It is so idyllic, but I am so terrified of the ocean. Oh, fishing pot. God, that is way too, camera sensitivity. There we go. No, it's in shallow. Depleted. Time only moves while you're moving. And fishing. Taking other specific actions. I kind of like that. So I don't know if you guys have ever been out on a boat before in the ocean or at pretty much anywhere. It really doesn't feel like time's moving unless the boat's moving. Like if the boat's completely stopped, it feels like time's almost stopped for a bit. Just to give you a moment. Ooh. Trophy. Stock's low. Is there another one? Oh, message in a bottle. You was the colors, raise the sail. I don't know the rest of that song, but for some reason it's been stuck in my head for the last few days. You step onto the deck at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see. You've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off into town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As mentioned, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you a replacement vessel. Yours to own. Only for a small loan of $1 million. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until you get your debt repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you will need to sell fish at the local market, pay off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debts. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. If only debts were so easily paid. I'd pay a lot of them with fish. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not life for everyone. The fuck do I know that? Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. The bigger, fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Yeah, it's just kind of how fishing works. Other towns, other islands may pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. The mayor stands out the fishmongers. The mayor stands outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt that you will be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down at the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, and one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned that she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs on a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before returning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs, gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. How much money do I have? 100. I think I'll keep them for now. I love this. I love the sound design for this game. Rude. Alright, what was in that bottle? Oh. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. And our first day proper. Today, we are sailing around. We're sailing around the island and in the inlets at the back of Greater Murrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in the shallows. So I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. Did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than our wedding. Than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform correctly. Least you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. I wanted to throw away everything with the old boat's name, but I kept the keychain. The Ocean's Reach. Ocean's Reaches. It was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. I don't know how well I did in a feminine voice. I have not done any voice training, but I have watched quite a few videos. What's this? A floating buoy. It makes a mark of safe passage. Dangerous rocks obscure the hazard. Dim light provides a brief respite of the gloom at night. Yeah, I've never done any voice training at all. I can't do that one. I'm not saying that was a good thing. I have looked into voice training in general, though. What's the expression? Heat from fire, fire from heat. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's voice feminization training. Why did I look that up? Well, you see, back in the day, I was in a Discord mainly comprising of trans people. And this was before I realized that I was gender fluid. And since then, or at least back then, I looked up a lot of trans related stuff. For those who don't know, it was from the I don't know if anyone remembers this comic, or if anyone actually read it. There was this comic series called I don't even remember the comic series name. I just remember the artist was Kennel. I was in their Discord server for a while when I was younger. Probably not like the best place to be while you're a kid, but I did not care. I was doing a lot of things I probably shouldn't have. What was it? But the comic was pretty much about this person who, I suppose man at the start, or this person at the start, what was it? It was pretty much having a rough time of it. They weren't happy with life. They weren't happy with anything really. And I've had a customer I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal price. Tell me about the order. They asked one Gulf flounder, one gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod to handle shallow water. The fish, shallow water in the order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort fucking English, god damn. The shipwright should be able to sort you out. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Why is that giving me so many problems? The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Okay. Yippee. Actually, I'm gonna look up that comic. Why is DeviantArt using AI now? I hate this timeline. Oh. That sucks. I think she stopped making or deleted her account off of DeviantArt. That's sad. I like that comic. Oh no, there they are. What's the comic's name? Gallery. Rena's Doll. That's the comic's name. I read a lot of that. I think yeah. Sorry, I had to go down a little bit of a tangent. Yeah, I read that when I was younger. It's because I was kind of pretty deeply into a hunchwoman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern, visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish, come to see the area, come to meet the people. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles along the path that leads to the light. What does the mayor have to tell me? Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you sail this out to the east towards Little Marrow? Would give you this package to the... Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. But I read a lot of that comic when I was younger. Can I change the controls? No, I can't. What was I saying? Yeah, I loved that comic when I was younger. Not quite sure why. Well, I could probably figure out why. It probably makes sense why back in when I was younger. What, a delivery? What, a delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it away from your view. Nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. Not to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given an old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. I'm sure you'll get more use out of it. He pulls a book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Maybe I should read the rest of that comic, or reread it. Because, like I said, I loved it when I was younger, and it'd be nice to read it again. I just wonder if I'll still like it, like I did back then. So I know for a fact that when I was younger, when I was younger, whenever like an anime would have a episode of, oh, I switched genders, or oh, I've been changed into something different. I've always thought of that as why, whenever they're like, oh, I need to change back right now, I've never got why. Which is probably foreshadowing to me, being gender fluid. Which I suppose makes sense. So I might talk about something that's a little heavy-ish. Now, I do want to say, when I do say this, I don't want it to be misconstrued as I dislike my family. And I hope none of them hear this, because it's like, I think 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning. 3. So I'll probably speak a little quieter, just to make sure. I had like my stepdad, he oftentimes likes to do these like impromptu fucking debates for some fucking reason. He'll stand in like, not in my doorway, but across my doorway and just ask me about something and just be like, well, what about this? What about that? And I don't know. It's not like how do I put it? I do actively dislike it just because it is very much ambushy. Not even ambush-y, it's just an ambush of just like, what about this? What about that? What about some bullshit he's probably seen online, and he talks about like you're a generation this, you're a generation that, for like way too long. And recently I've kind of made the connection of, he's not saying he doesn't mean your generation, he just means me. So I forget what happened. He was talking about something like, your generation's so lazy and this and that. The mayor walked quickly towards you. He seems to be in good mood. Fantastic news. Thanks partially to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dock operating again. I also located some money to improve our fishmonger we might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad that you've chosen to be here with us. Fuck, my train of thought broke. So yeah, my stepdad likes to do these impromptu. So he often talks about like how my generation is really lazy and we don't know how the world works, and the usual boomer / Gen X / whatever fucking thing. And mostly when he does this, I just keep quiet, but this time for some reason I thought talking, explaining, it's because of this whole, I think a lot of people have heard this, the Charlie Kirk thing. he started up the conversation with just something like, oh, they killed the wrong person or something like that. And I don't know. At first I didn't quite understand why he kept saying that. And after the conversation was done, it was a long fucking conversation. There was a lot of loud talking, not quite yelling. At least I hope not yelling. Probably a bit of yelling. After a while, I looked into what happened, and from what my understanding is that apparently the shooter, or the person who killed Charlie Kirk, or the suspected shooter, was in a relationship with a trans woman, apparently, and their neighbor apparently said something about, like, they talked about transitioning, which I'm just like, chances are, no, that's not what happened. They probably didn't talk about that, and if they did, this dude's probably not the best person to speak on that. This dry dock can be made with significant improvements. Space for attachment JSS. You still look at the hard material. But that's my understanding, is that it's because this person had a trans partner who was apparently working with the FBI. I don't know how true that is. I don't care, but for some reason everyone's like, oh, they messed up, you know, this person's a leftist, you know. And all I can think is, does that matter? A person died. Yes, it was a political motivated. It was probably politically motivated, or who knows, maybe this person had an actual beef with him. This guy was not like, I don't know. All I can say is that every time a trans person dies from being abused or is threatened with death, it's always like, oh, you're just being too weak-hearted, oh, you're just being this or that. But every time, like, a conservative or a right-wing person dies from a leftist, it's always like, oh, you guys messed up, you know, your generation doesn't know this, your generation doesn't know that, or some bullshit. That's not why I bring this up. The reason why I bring this up is that while we're having this impromptu fucking shouting match, apparently, or debate, as I like to call it, he said something about, oh, we tried getting you into like locksmithing school or IT stuff, and he said your generation's lazy, you know, using those as examples. And it suddenly struck me that my stepdad doesn't think this generation, he probably does think this generation, my generation's lazy as well, but he thinks that because he thinks I'm lazy. And that made me kind of rethink a lot of the interactions I've had with him in the past about these different debates. And I gotta admit that it hurt. That hurt a lot. Realizing that the person I think of in high esteem apparently thinks I am nothing more than either a waste of space or is lazy and doesn't know how the world works and thinks that everything's just like happy fun time. And I'm not gonna be the first one to admit that I've had a good life. I'll be the first one to admit that 100%. I've had a good life. I've not had as many problems with people as other people. I'll freely admit that. And I'll admit, I am lazy. 100%, I am lazy. That's fine. But I suppose it's just the kind of aha moment of realizing that the person I think is I quite like thinks that I am just lazy. Like, yeah, I'm lazy in some places, but I've also cleaned the house. I don't know, I don't want to get into that, but it's just my mind keeps going back to that, and my mind oftentimes goes back to stuff like this, and it's probably a depression thing. If I definitely have depression, I know that much. But it is exhausting, and I'm just tired of it. And quite frankly, I'm worried one day I'll need to leave my family and never talk to them again. Well, I suppose I can still talk to them, but sometimes it's just so mentally draining to hear my stepdad talk about this and almost be giddy about it at times. It's just depressing, exhausting. I'm tired of worrying that if my family knows that I'm 1, bisexual, 2, gender fluid, that they're gonna make a big deal about it. And I oftentimes wonder if that's the true reason why I don't tell them. Because I think before I've mentioned that I always thought like, hey, my family would be accepting. But now, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know my mom would love me. But my stepdad? I couldn't say. Man. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I'm not crying, if anyone's wondering. And this just happened today, so the feelings are a bit raw. But, I don't know. Aunt Shadow. Ma? This was like moi. Welcome in. Welcome to the pumpkin patch. I do apologize if you heard me getting a bit depressing. I hope that wasn't then bring the mood down. I usually try and keep this a little bit more upbeat, but I don't know. I've had a few rough days. That was more like humming. So it's more Very Sigurd of you. Because I was thinking where I know you from. Oh, why is my model crying? I was a cat. I don't know what happened there. Well, I haven't been in anyone's stream before. No, I've been in Trish's stream, but not actually talking. Just a extra person. I remember the cat, but where? I don't know. I played Dark Souls. I do want to say that these PNGs are all from Etsy, and they're all like $10 each. So, Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter Wilds. I think I have a few shorts from there. Not Wilds, World. I played Lance. So I know you're not, I see that you're not a first time chatter, so you've obviously been here before. Here, I can pull that up real quick. Oh yeah, you were in my chat when I was doing Monster Hunter World. What was it? I think you were talking about, farming trends, I think you're giving me directions on how to play it. Or not how to play it, how to get my stuff set up a bit better. I could be wrong. I do believe. I think I know. Probably. What was it? I know you talked about your skin issues or your something like that. At least that's what I saw in the chat log. Black grouper species data added. Gross. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Gross. Eh. Oh. Something slithers into your cargo. Oh. Infected. Crab pots. Handy. I know what you took to the fishmonger. I'll be clear, I know what he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposal for you that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. What time is it? 3:49. Probably go until 4 and then I'm going out for the night. Okay. 2 hours, that's pretty good. You've come good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things: arts, artifacts, treasures, truths, and curios. I occupy the prehensory of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for in the sink. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving challenging. That's where you come in. My proposal is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost records and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours of your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Excellent. Excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics you were looking for is a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and a key. I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. In return, when you have something. Now return when you have something. Looks like it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. You enter and take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find a horrific creation among the detritus. Sign of ruin. I think I might call it here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting tired. Alright. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you. It was wonderful seeing you again. I appreciate your help in Monster Hunter. You kind of missed me going through Dark Souls, though it was doing it weird times, so it's fine. Okay. Let's save and quit. Confirm. Alright, let's do my outro. Oh, it's the complete edition. Okay. Let's switch scenes. Chit-chat. Alright. I appreciate everyone coming in and tuning in to my little broadcast. I appreciate you stopping by. And I know times are tough. I know the world's becoming a weird place. And it's becoming a rougher and rougher time. But just know, even the darkest days, you have at least a pumpkin on the internet rooting for you. Have a wonderful night. Be safe. Love you.